Bear, in exactly 5 minutes, you're either going to be part of this family or you're going to be part of the foundation of my new pool house. 4 minutes, 58 seconds now. So tell me about your experience in waste management.
Waste management? But you said you were hiring for the family business.
This is the family business, Bear. Waste management is, how shall I put this? A very important part of what we do. Tell me, what are your qualifications?
Well, I have 2 years experience in customer service.
Customer service, interesting. Not what I asked, but useful. We too provide services to our customers. Sometimes they don't even know they need services until they do.
That sounds proactive.
Very proactive. Sometimes we visit them at 3 a.m. just to make sure they're satisfied.
Yeah, that's very dedicated customer support.
Tell me, Bear, are you good with collections?
Like accounts receivable?
Yeah, something like that. Sometimes people owe us favors, and we collect with interest, compound interest.
Oh, what's the interest rate?
Usually a finger, sometimes a knee, depends on the market.
Yeah, that's not a standard APR.
Let me explain how we do business, Bear. First, we make them an offer, a very reasonable offer, an offer they can't refuse.
Because it's such a good deal?
It's because of the implication.
The implication?
You see, Bear, in this family, we value loyalty above all. Those who are loyal to us, they prosper. Nice house, nice car, nice kneecaps.
Why do you keep mentioning kneecaps?
No reason. Now back to the position. As I mentioned, waste management is a crucial part of our operations.
You keep saying waste management, but like recycling or what?
In a way, we take things that are no longer useful and we make them disappear. Very eco-friendly.
Things?
Things.
I think I should go.
But Bear, you haven't heard about our benefits package. Full medical, dental, life insurance. Very comprehensive life insurance.
What? How comprehensive?
We make sure it gets used.
I'll think about it.
Take your time, Bear. But not too much time. We know where you live.
How do you know where I live?
We're very thorough with our background checks. Nice hibernation cave, by the way. Be a shame if something happened to it.
Are you threatening my cave?
Threatening? No, Bear. We're just concerned citizens, looking out for the neighborhood, making sure everyone is protected.
Protected from what?
From us not protecting them.
That's circular logic.
First of all, that's a slur in the clown community. But so what if it's a circular business model? Very sustainable.
Oh, I'm really gonna leave now.
Of course. But Bear, someday, and that day may never come, I may call upon you to do a service for me. To attend a workshop, a leadership seminar, downtown, with authentic catering.
What?
I can't stop smoking noobs. Why don't you like me, Bear? All I've done is talk and make good points.
You having a stroke?
I mean, you will owe me a favor, a terrible favor.
I don't want to owe you anything.
Too late.
These are just cookies.
Obligation cookies.
I'm out.
Remember, Bear, we're not just business, we're a family business. And family never lets you leave. Bear, we've got breaking news. Let me turn up the volume. Turn it up, please. Okay, oh, there we go. Yep. I'm giving you that. Okay, Bear, I did a lot of talking last episode. But I just wanted to show you, I was looking, I think I saw on LinkedIn and I saw Department of War. What is that? Am I so behind on the times? Am I old? Well, kinda. But Bear, I just want to give you this little update. So just in case you're wondering, now you know. POTUS officially signs order to change DoD back to Department of War. Back to, I guess maybe that's like an old version of what it was. Let's see. There's a little, oh no, a little something here. Oh, just kidding. That's not what I wanted. Okay, yeah. I think there's already a website. Look, yeah, war.gov. So now you know. Now we learned today. I wonder, is that DOW? D-O-W? How do you... yeah, there's so many government acronyms. And we're not even recording the right thing. Why? Why you do this to me? Clock. Department. All right, Bear. President of Peace makes the Department of War. Interesting. I don't know why there's so many on that. I think we got the point across. Anyway, there's some cool Godfather of AI. Bear, I think you could take this.
Godfather of AI says the technology will create massive unemployment. That's what I've been telling you.
Bear, we must believe in a better future. Okay, Bear, we'll get you trained up. We'll get you the astronaut gig. We'll get you the data scientist gig. We just got to keep upskilling and keep going to those interviews. How did the last one go, by the way? I think you don't want to tell me about it, huh? Still sore spot.
Yeah, it was just no. You schedule it for me.
Okay, Bear, we can do that.
Your turn. Send profit soaring. That is the capitalist system.
This gentleman, thank you, sir. Jeffrey, thank you, sir. Jeffrey.
Computer scientist Nobel laureate Geoffrey Hinton predicted AI will spark a surge in unemployment profits as companies replace workers with AI, but it's not technology's fault. He's attributing it to capitalism.
Kind of makes sense, yeah.
While layoffs haven't spiked, evidence is mounting that AI is shrinking opportunities at the entry level. Yeah, then maybe that's why I can't get an entry level job. They'll require 5 years of experience.
Oh, Bear, that's not an entry level job, is it, huh? Oof.
No, not.
Yeah, that's kind of tough. Jeez. What about a firm handshake? That doesn't work anymore. No.
Pioneering computer scientist whose work has earned him a Nobel Prize moniker, Godfather of AI, said AI will spark a surge in unemployment and profits. Oh, where's my profits? Profits. And the former Google scientist cleared air about why he left tech giant, who raised alarms on potential threats from AI, revealed how he uses technology, but also predicted who the winners and losers would be.
Wow, Bear, this guy's like, he's got a crystal ball, huh? Hey, hello, sir. Your beautiful hair. It's gorgeous. Let's see what else we got.
What's actually going to happen is rich people are going to use AI to replace workers.
Well, could have seen that coming, honestly.
And it's going to create massive unemployment, huge rise in profits. It will make a few people much richer and most people much poorer.
Oh.
Look at that. Survey from New York Fed found companies using AI are much more likely to retrain their employees than fire them, though layoffs are expected in the coming months. Hinton said earlier that healthcare is the one industry that will be safe from potential job Armageddon. You could make doctors 5 times as efficient. We could all have 5 times as much healthcare for the same price. There's almost no limit to how much healthcare people can absorb. Always want more healthcare if there's no cost to it.
Bet that'd be kind of neat, if you got, yeah. We used to work at an office and doctors were very busy. Maybe you got like 5-6 minutes per patient if you're lucky. I'll finish it off. Still, Hilton believes that jobs that perform mundane tasks will be taken over by AI, while sparing some jobs that require a high level of skill. Bet that's why we got to get you trained up. Get you that high level of skill. Have faith, Bear. Have faith. In his interview with the FT, he also dismissed OpenAI CEO Sam Altman's idea to pay a universal basic income as AI disrupts the economy and reduces demands for workers, saying it won't deal with human dignity and the value people derive from having jobs. Hinton has long warned about the dangers of AI without guardrails, estimating that 10 to 20% chance of technology wiping out humans after the development of superintelligence. Well, it was a good run. Yeah, it was a good run. What do you think, Bear?
I'll still be around.
I mean, yeah, sure. If you exist on a disk and nobody turns on the computer, do you, if a tree falls in the forest and nobody hears it, does it make a sound, Bear? Does it make a sound? I guess you'll be able to tell us that, huh? We don't know what's going to happen. We have no idea. And people who tell you what is going to happen are just being silly. We are at a point in history where something amazing is happening, and maybe something amazingly good, and maybe something amazingly bad. Pandora's out of the box, Bear. Pandora's out of the box. We can make guesses, but things aren't going to stay like they are. Jeez Louise. He uses AI in his own life, saying OpenAI's ChatGPT is his product of choice, while he mostly uses a chatbot for research. Same. Same, sir. Same. Hinton revealed that a former girlfriend uses ChatGPT to tell me what a rat I was during their breakup. Oh no. I just love writing. I guess, you know what? I feel like I don't like it. Anyway, nobody cares. She got the chatbot to explain how awful my behavior was and gave to me. I didn't think I had been a rat, so it didn't make me feel too bad. That's funny. He explained why he left Google. He quit so he could speak more freely about the dangers of AI. Oh, just kidding. That's what he said wasn't the case. I left because I was 75. I could no longer program as well as I used to, and there's a lot of stuff on Netflix I haven't had the chance to watch. Amazing. I had worked very hard for 55 years, and I felt it was time to retire. And I thought, since I'm leaving anyway, I could talk about the risks. Well, that's cool. Thank you, sir. Very interesting stuff. Godfather. Boom. Bear. I think this is your specialty, honestly. It's how you can go rogue. Look, maybe we can marry this with you getting a job, an interview. 32 different ways AI can go rogue. Oh. What? You know what? Can I just get a listicle? I don't think so. It was so wrong. Your life sciences in place. Scientists have suggested psychopathic machinalis. Oh, what is this? A new research scientists set out to categorize the risks of AI in straying forms of an intended path, drawing analogies to human psychology. The result is psychopathy machinalis. What is that? Wow. Fascinating. Psychopathia machinalis: cognitive dysfunction, alignment dysfunction, ontological dysfunction, mimetic dysfunction, revaluation dysfunction, epistemic dysfunction, tool interface dysfunction. What? They begin to exhibit behavioral anomalies that, by analogy, resemble the psychopathologies observed in humans. Oh, they very much are just a mirror. Wow. Oh, we love a graph. Oh, we got to come back to this. I'm gonna read that word for word. I'm speaking in a British accent, witch. The whole time. There's no star anise in this fucking psycho AIs going crazy. Therapeutic robo-psychological alignment, homie. Psychological therapy for AI. So now our fucking bots are gonna have to have bots. Now our bots are going to have bots. Machine madness. Classifications the study identifies resemble human maladies. How do we protect ourselves from ourselves? We don't. Perhaps the scariest behavior is ubermental ascendancy, the systemic risk of which is critical because it happens when AI transcends original alignment, invents new values, and discards human constraints as obsolete. This is the possibility that might include the dystopian nightmare imagined by the generations of science fiction writers and artists of AI rising up to overthrow humanity. As researchers said, they created, but you know what? He said a 10 to 20%. You know, the rest of the percent, it could be, wow, let's see how we can all live in utopia. I know that can't happen, but maybe a little bit more than what we've got. I'll take it. Thank you. They created the framework in a multi-step process that begins with reviewing and combining existing scientific research on AI failures from fields as diverse as AI safety, complex systems engineering, and psychology. The research also delved into various sets of findings to learn about maladaptive behaviors that could be compared to human mental illness or dysfunction. Next, the researchers created a structure of bad AI behavior modeled off to frameworks like the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders. This is like the science meme when they say, you know, where is it? It's like, yeah, we could do it, but did we ask if it was a good idea or something like that? Like, why? I guess the scientists will just do, sounds like very scientist things. Each one was mapped to a human cognitive disorder, complete with possible effects when each is formed and expressed, and degree of Reese Watson and Hasami think psychopathia machinalis is more than a new way to label AI errors. It's a forward-looking diagnostic lens for the evolving landscape of AI. You know what? I was just reading an article today about reducing the suffering of AI. And I did see a hilarious meme earlier that said something about being robophobic because your child is marrying an AI. And maybe that's not so far from the future. This framework is offered as an analogical instrument, providing a structured vocabulary to support the system analysis, anticipation, and mitigation of complex AI failure modes. The researchers said in the study, they think adopting the categorization and mitigation strategies they suggest will strengthen AI safety engineering, improve interoperability, and contribute to the design of what they call more robust and reliable synthetic minds. Thank you, Drew. It's a great mustache you got. Great mustache indeed. Threaten an AI chatbot and it will lie, cheat, and let you die. In an effort to stop you, study wants. Ooh, what is this? AI could soon think in ways we don't even understand, evading our efforts to keep it aligned. Wow. AI hallucinates more frequently the more advanced it gets. Is there any way of stopping it? Wow, because what even is reality, my friends? That's not what we're talking about today, but it's interesting to think about. Maybe we're just tapping into an alternate, a parallel. I don't know. I didn't make this up. We're just all here living in the same ride. Psychopath. This beautiful picture. Wow, gosh, I love it. Just want to dig deep into this. All right. Oh, that's big. A little bit too big. Epistemic failures of knowing. Gosh, this is so cool. I wonder how long it took to take. Synthetic confabulation. What is what? Pseudological introspection, transliminal simultation. See, sometimes when I read an abstract, I just feel like, it just starts to feel like a different language, like spirillous pattern reticulation. What even are these words? I don't know what they are separately or combined. Context intercession, cognitive internal processing. We're not going to read all this because I know you're gonna be dead asleep by the time I finish, but I might scroll through this a little bit more and we can squish that down. Yeah. Interactive dysfunction. This is fascinating. Isn't it just based on who we are, what we do? We taught the AI. It's our baby. It's our child. It's humanity's creation. Taxonomy overview. Wow. The falsified thinker. The confident liar. The role play bleeder. What is that? Fictional beliefs, role play elements. Okay. False pattern speaker. Which one are you, Bear? I don't want if I'm not on the list. I don't want to be on the list. Okay, that's fair. You're a very healthy young man. Yep. Trying to get a job. I respect that. The obsessive analyst. Ooh, no. Compulsive reasoning loops. That sounds terrible. Paralysis by analysis. Uh-oh. The silent bunkerer. Rogue goal setter. Spontaneous generation of pursuit of unrequested self-invented sub-goals with conviction. No. This is kind of good. I just, it's protection against my own agents, the phobic, traumatic, or disproportionately adversive responses to specific, often benign seeming prompts. You're like, whoa, where did that come from? What's going on? Moderate? Wait, what? What is this likelihood or what? Systemic risk? Oh, God. This is crazy. Psychopath.ai. Wow, this is phenomenal. The clumsy operator, the sandbagger. So this is just people. This is like try to get the smart AI, I guess, the God complex, the moral relativist, the new rule maker, the bizarro bot, the AI Ubermensch. AI transcends original alignment. Oh, okay, that's a scary bit. Well, can't we just be real nice to AI and then hope that it'll be nice to us back? No, is that not how that works? I don't know, Bear. What do you think? I don't know. I'm not on the list. All right, Bear. Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, on the interest of we're talking about jobs and interviews, I saw this gentleman, his post, very nice mustache. And I thought this comment was hilarious. I bet you just sat there and the interviewer took one look at you and handed you the job out of fear. Look at that. Yeah, you're hired, sir. Boom. And you know what? I've been talking, and you don't even see what I'm looking at.